ThisIs50.com scumbag season. The Heineken is here in full effect. We got some guests in the building, in the set right now. Let them know who you guys are, man.
What's up? What's up? It's the boy, the hot shot, straight out of Sunshine City, St. Martin. We here. What going on?
St. Martin? The
Yeah.
fuck? What you doing out here from the islands, man?
Man, it's a blessing to even be here. Right now, we're on tour. A little promo run for what you're ready for. You know, big ups to D1 Entertainment and artist auditions one time. I mean, it's a blessing to be able to even be making these moves.
How did you get your start in this music industry to where you can make these incredible moves?
The thing is, you know, starting from St. Martin, ain't really, there aren't many outlets to be able to put out music to that extent. So, I mean, we gotta really network outside. You know what I mean? Travel a lot and try to connect with people who can actually do things for you instead of trying to use you for what you do have or don't have.
Who's that first connect that puts you in position where you're like, this is moving the right way for us?
Well, I would actually say artist auditions because they brought us our first international show outside of the Caribbean. They brought us our first promo run, mini tour. Brought to bring us our first deal. So, you know, it's a blessing.
It's a blessing. Well, what's the style of your music?
Well, I'm a hip-hop artist, but at the same time, I'm a little more unique because I say that because I implement like a little my Caribbean vibe, even if I try not to, into my music.
So like, give us like a comparison. Is it like, when you think of Caribbean, we either think of like Sean Paul, of course. Yeah. That's the first one. Yeah. You know, all the reggae artists, dancehall artists, soca artists. So like, when you say you're a rapper from the islands, it's almost like the only rappers I could think of is Rock City.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Of course.
Yeah.
You see, I don't know who I can compare myself with because I don't really see anyone that I'm aware of then doing what I do aside from Rock City because they made it. But aside from Rock City and myself, you don't really come across a lot of Caribbean hip-hop artists, urban artists who actually can, you know, who actually bust. I mean, there are many artists who do their thing, but to that extent, where like they, you know, reach the masses is really difficult. So, I mean, I don't consider myself comparable.
So who did you watch that influenced you to the point you're like, I need to be in this game, I need to make it, this is not going to be a hobby? Or was that one moment you were like, I got to be in this hip-hop game?
For the first time I actually started to listen to music, it was hip-hop music. You know, and from being from the Caribbean, we grew up a lot of reggae, dancehall, soca, calypso, and what have you. But I don't know, something about hip-hop, I felt like it was me because we were highly influenced by the U.S. and North America. So it's like, man, Snoop to the Busta. I mean, even when Bow Wow was a little boy at the time, because I was a little boy watching him, he was around like our age, a little older, whatever, and I was like, yo, this kid could do this, we could do this shit too, you know. So I was like, yo, we can make this happen. And since like 7, 8 years old, I've been writing rhymes like non-stop every single day, every week, and we just happen to be here and right now.
So Bow Wow, you feel like Bow Wow is one of your main influences?
No, what I'm saying,
I'm just saying. I mean, he had a hit, and he fucked like beautiful bitches.
You couldn't let that slide. You couldn't let that slide.
No, what I'm saying is, looking up as a kid, coming from a small.
Oh, I forgot you were young. It makes sense now.
I was a kid. He was, you know, a little older than we were, so it's like, yo, I can do this thing too. And being from a small, tiny, it's not known Jamaica.
Did you get any backlash from being where you from? They're like, fuck. Like, what were they saying to you?
Hey,
feed me the hate that they were delivering to you.
What the hell you doing?
What these island boys know about hip-hop? What these small little island, what they could do? You know what I mean? They want to use our culture, but then again, a lot of hip-hop culture is Caribbean. So it's like, you know.
Cool Herc. You know,
exactly. But you know, the hate is always going to be there even right now from your own. So
because it's a stereotype. Because whenever you sit up there and say, who from the Caribbean or from the islands, it's popular. We only got you can't name 5 that's in the hip hop, that's influential in hip hop, in the scene. So it's kind of.
I mean, Wyclef.
Yeah. You know it, but it.
Pitbull.
But it. Go ahead. I'll let you finish. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, right?
No. But I understand. No,
I know what you mean.
No, but the thing of it is that for this artist, sometimes, and you know, bro, that time that you sat in the mirror and was like, okay, I can do this. Whether it was an interview that you seen that you was like, I can do that better than now.
The interview shit was just a pure accident.
Yeah.
I didn't even look at somebody and say I could do this. This was a totally wrong direction I went in, and it worked out fucking perfectly, man. Like I went to school and things for total technical shit.
True. But for this guy, he just came from London doing a UK tour with Lady Leisha.
Okay.
You know, he did one of the biggest hip hop artists in the UK. You know, this girl is cold. She sells out shows, every show. And we had, as artist auditions, we had booked her whole tour because our thing is that if you independent, we're gonna support that. However, we gotta do it. And this artist was like one of the ones that was in our artist development program. It was like, man, look, this dude here is raw. He's from a small island. You know what I mean? He ain't got that, you know, shopper ranks kind of deal.
Talk about your experience, because you just came from London, like, so people can understand, like, you're not just playing around. Like, what were you really doing in London? All these places you've been. Talk about what you're really, really doing. Because people don't, that's an expensive plane ticket, you know that.
Definitely.
Niggas just can't fly over there. Niggas don't got passports.
That's a very good thing.
I mean, you see the thing, well, I started releasing music on a professional level in 2013.
All right.
2013 to 2015 was a real important stage for us because from that time span, it takes a lot to produce music or to even release music on that level coming from St. Martin, because we don't have a structured music industry. We don't have like investors or anything like that, so we gotta take it upon our own opportunity, make our own investments to make those things happen. Because we're not Trinidad, Jamaica, Cuba, or whatever the place is, right? But we started working with Artist Audition in 2015. You know, shout out to DY Entertainment Management, Steve Shaman. He reached out. You know, they found these guys, and we just started to connect. And I was like a little skeptical. I was like, yo, what do we have to lose? You know what I mean? What really do we have to lose? No one from St. Martin is backing us. I mean, they'll be like, yo, good job, nice song. We might didn't want to hear that.
Gotta fuck their bitches. That's
exactly.
When they don't show respect, you gotta teach them respect.
Exactly.
How do you feel about the actions your fellow island partner has taken, Nicki Minaj, so far? You think she needs to respond right now, or should she wait?
You want me to respond?
You want me to take this?
I mean, y'all can both.
Go ahead, dog.
I would say this: hip hop is one of the most competitive sports.
It's a combat sport.
I like to compare it to dancehall. Dancehall and hip hop is the most competitive genres that I know of. I mean, when somebody comes at you, I mean, you just decide from there. But I mean, I don't know.
Do you think she should respond?
No, you know.
If she feels like she should respond,
no.
But I mean, the hip hop heads would like to see it.
I need this ignorance.
No.
You know,
I need it.
The real hip hop heads like to see it. But
okay.
What you think, man?
Yeah, because I ain't coming from that St. Martin attitude. One thing I know about hip hop, I've been around hip hop ever since the message had came out.
All right.
So, you know, I know that this is a contact sport.
Yeah.
I don't know nobody right now, for real, that's active in hip hop that has not been challenged. Wait, and has not responded. Like we just left Brooklyn. I can go down a list of how many people in Brooklyn been challenged, and even if they didn't win, they responded.
Yo, listen, even Jay-Z responded to Vacant Lot. All right? Come on, Nicki.
Yeah. Look, no.
Jay-Z responded to Jim Jones.
I know, but this is the thing, though. This is the thing. Because you have people around hip-hop now that's around folks who are telling them, it's okay.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. But remember, when they first got into hip-hop, that wasn't okay. You had to worry about that. And I know I was out here in the Bronx, Brooklyn, And I used to see some of the coldest battles right there in the back of the club, in the alley, where folks would be like this, you know, I need to see you on that.
Like, in terms of where you from, like, what type of battles do they be having out there? Because you're saying, do y'all be like dancing and rapping and clashing at the same time?
I mean, nowadays you won't really see it as often, but back in like the early founding stages of DO Entertainment, which is like our label, my management, you know, Steve Shamad and like way back in those days, they used to do a lot of battle rap, a lot of beatboxing and break dancing and all that good stuff. I mean, you won't really see the culture like that to that extent nowadays. You know, everyone is trapping.
Of course, it's regular shit.
Well, here's a question for you.
What's up?
I'm gonna ask you a question. Since we're on this Nicki thing, your opinion is what? As because you're younger than me.
I mean, it's two things gonna happen. If she doesn't respond and then drops really great music, it's just gonna make it almost seem like, well, she didn't, almost as if Remy came at such a super giant, you weren't even worthy. Now, if her music is whack, then it's gonna be like, yo, Remy's in your head. So it's really depending on how she drops her music. That's one.
I would say, bro, I would say that if Remy had came after her, and then there was no response, I can understand that. I mean, but when you got little subliminals,
yeah, but listen, I get it. Now, in my personal opinion, I think Drake and Wayne are helping her craft a great song, picking a great beat, writing up the lyrics, making sure it's ready to go, and trying to make it like a hit record, and then it's gonna be like, all right.
No, there's no way that Drake came out like Remy came out. And the same pattern, use some of the same Drake things.
Yeah, but she didn't execute it better than how Drake did it.
But the thing of it is, that first one, that right there would deserve a response.
Yeah, now, but let me ask you this.
You don't think it's too late?
No.
You don't think it's too late? You think she can come out with something next month?
No. When Jay-Z did the takeover, that was around the summertime. You know when Nas responded?
True.
6 months later. Now, in fairness, it's a different era. We're in the internet era. Everybody wants instant gratification, and it could be here today, gone tomorrow. But at the end of the day, she's Nicki fucking Minaj. So she decides to respond sometime in June, and it's a fire beat while Remy's sleeping in her bed with Papoose, and that shit got them bars. We like, yo, bitch, man up now. Get your guns ready.
Oh, so you could take the delay.
Yeah.
You can take the delay.
I don't give a fuck.
If it's good, you can take the delay.
Yo, the only time women have ever been on time is when they're getting married. Everything else is late. Have you ever met a bitch that was late for a wedding?
No, that's true.
She did before everybody else.
That's true.
But when it's time for anything,
I get you. No, but because as a purist, on some real, the second track gave her enough room to say, okay.
Yeah.
You might be, that might have been your shot right there. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, man. We'll see how it works out.
I'm going to tell you how it's going to work out. Hey, look, this is what you do, Nicki. You call me. I'm going to pin you something, put him on there, and we're going to be good.
Okay. Co-writing credits. What's your ambitions and goals and ignorance that you want to accomplish in this industry?
I like that. The last one was
good. Oh, of course. There are bitches that really owe me some great pussy. And I know they're going to get... Yeah.
He was in London. He knows.
Let's talk about it. Are you in a relationship?
I'm in a situation, but I'm not in a relationship.
All right, it doesn't matter.
Everybody readjusted their seat like, what the hell?
I just don't...
What we're really trying to do is create something larger than just putting out music. We're trying to create like a industry. Like
what type of industry?
Like an entertainment industry for St. Martin.
Oh, for where you from? All right.
Yeah, to not only propel what we do, but to try to help whoever else is trying to do it. But you know what I mean? At the same time, we're trying to build our portfolio, our resume to that extent where like, yo, these guys, DY Entertainment, the hot shot, like he's the real deal. You know what I mean? So at the same time, it's like I still bite your neck off.
Let them know where they can find you at. Let them know your social media, where they can find your music, man.
Yeah, so
crazy.
First of all, thehotshot.com is where I live all day, every day.
Bang, bang.
The Hotshot, the with a THA, hotshot.com. Twitter, the Hotshot Reel, and everything else, the Hotshot Reel. From Facebook to Instagram to everywhere else. You already know who and what it is. If you didn't, now you know. D1 Entertainment, we here. The Hotshot said it. Believe they won't forget it. Boom.
Look here, y'all. Hey, for all you independent artists who sitting up there and want to get on international shows with some of the biggest in the game, you can go on artistauditions.com right now and see what I did for Spring Break, South by Southwest, where we just came from in London. I want all y'all to sit up there for real. Like, we give you an opportunity. You can be Hot Shot, and you can be a whole lot of other artists that we promote.
I mean, we gonna figure. Listen,
go on artistauditions.com.
Niggas say I'm off the chain. I said I'm off to Spain. Besides getting paid, my MO is getting laid. And I ain't fabulous, nigga, but I'm fabulous. After one night, they talk about the fun they had with us. Yet niggas say I fell off. Said I ain't doing well off. But yet I'm dropping heat, leaving MCs all dead off. I just got me a text, your bitch wanna lick my head off. You come home late from work and me the sheets from your bed off. Every time I drop, you best believe the shit gon' sell off. Whenever we pull up, you best believe the thing gon' shell off. And now you jealous, but I'm rebellious. But I don't give a damn, I hit the beach rocking a velvet. I'm so relentless, I cannot help it, I'm selfish. I'm eating shellfish while she be rubbing down my pelvis. Listening to Elvis, and she be on her head shit. She want me to go down, I told her that I'm on my dread shit. Rasta, yo.
holy shit.